It's no use!
Didn't you know? Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 is a racing anime released on the Nintendo PlayStation and the sequel to Shadow of the Colossus. It is the final entry in the Shadow trilogy and is widely considered one of the greatest anime of all time due to its unique gameplay and heart-wrenching story. One aspect of Sonic 06 that became infamous after the anime's release was the inclusion of a new love interest for Sonic, known as Elise. But what you might not know is that this wasn't always meant to be Elise's character arc. She was actually meant to be a character that would motivate Sonic through her death rather than her life. The change to have her live was exclusive to the English releases, however, and the original version of the anime's story can actually be fully viewed in Japanese copies of Sonic 06.
うまくいったのか？
ああ、そっちは。
炎は封じられたぜ。ちゃんとな。
The reason why this plot point was thrown out in the international releases is unknown, though many fans have theorized it is due to the horrific nature of having a Sonic game centered around the death of a young girl, despite the fact that such a fear hadn't stopped series creator Masahiro Sakurai in the past.
Maria!
Another character that was introduced in Sonic 06 was Silver the Hedgehog, a young Time Lord who tries to save the future from the dangers of climate change, though he himself is aware that it's no use. Despite popular belief, Silver's design wasn't based on a marijuana leaf. His design was actually taken directly from a hand turkey drawing that Sakurai made in the first grade for Thanksgiving. This is most evident in the shape of Silver's head, which has specifically 5 protruding quills to match the finger count on Sakurai's little boy hands. Speaking of Silver, Silver's Chaos Control may seem familiar to fans. This is because it has the same teleportation ability as Shadow's Chaos Control in Shadow the Hedgehog for the Nintendo GameCube. Despite being the sequel to Shadow the Hedgehog, however, this isn't actually the same technique. When playing the Japanese copies, it's revealed that this was a localization error, and the technique being used is actually known as Cow's Controller. The technique even has a unique sound effect that was left out in the international releases.
置いていくのか？
ああ、いずれどうなるかは分かっている。帰るぞ。
ああ。
カオスコントロール！
One of the reasons why Sonic 06 is so beloved by fans is due to its incredibly high skill cap. In Sonic 06, the player has the ability to play the game normally, retaining the same movesets and techniques from other Sonic games. But in addition to this, they can also utilize more advanced tech skill in the form of gems. These additional techniques aren't necessary for completion, but are still present nonetheless. This high skill ceiling has been likened to another game created by Sakurai, Super Smash Bros. Melee. This correlation is to be expected, however, as just like Melee, Sonic 06 was also inspired by the anime Dragon Ball Z. When asked in a 2007 Nintendo press conference, Sakurai explained the development history of Sonic 06 and its relations to Dragon Ball and Melee. Yes, after the success of Melee, I decided to recreate the high skill cap in another game, but I didn't want to just copy and paste Melee again, as much as fans would love that. So I went back to Toyotaro and looked for more inspiration. That's when I saw Trunks, a time traveler, and mastered Ultra Instinct, the newest transformation for Son Goku. I decided to combine the two into my own original character, and after using an old design concept for the hair, Silver the Hedgehog was born. I'm very excited to have another tech skill heavy game. I can't wait to see the competitive Sonic 06 scene grow. Unfortunately, while fans still consider the game to be a masterpiece due to its depth, very few people play it competitively, as most fans are still focusing solely on Melee's tournaments. Speaking of Melee, didn't you also know that the level design and textures used in the Chao Garden were based on Sakurai's trip to heaven, which God granted him after releasing Super Smash Bros. Melee? If you want to know more trivia on Sonic and other obscure video game series, look out for the Didn't You Know video games episode on Sonic Adventure 2. And don't forget to look out for new episodes of Didn't You Know video games. Hey guys, welcome back to N-Slate. So, question of the day, Smash Bros. Melee or Sonic 06? I personally play Melee competitively more, but Sonic 06 is definitely up there. I'm just hoping for a Switch release soon, like Devil May Cry 3, Switch style mode. That would be super cool. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.